Hello, hello. Happy Tuesday, Wednesday.
How's everyone going?
Yeah, good. How about you?
Good.
Yeah,
Things are getting done around here.
yeah. Lots of construction.
Yeah, y'all are going to have to excuse any construction noise that is happening. It's like right outside my window, but that's fine. The deck is looking so good at the moment.
So fun.
So yeah.
Stain it, like paint it too?
I don't know. It might get stained, like it will like just oiled.
Yeah.
But apart from that, it'll probably leave it pretty natural.
Nice. That's exciting.
Yeah, it's looking really good. And I can finally like get my washing out properly. Like before, it'd be quite a big step down to get to the washing line. Either that or I'd have to go around both garages. But now there's like actual gradual steps to get down there.
Nice.
So I don't have to, kind of put my washing basket down and get myself down there and things. It's going to be so much better.
That's so exciting. I love that.
Yeah.
Not much going on here. I had run club today with the girls, and my teenager asked me what was for dinner, and I said this is what I was planning, but I could be convinced to not make that. So he told me what he wanted. I went and picked it up, and I pulled in the driveway and remembered that my husband's at a work dinner and promised to bring me home sushi. So I'm like starving and so excited for sushi.
Oh, nice. I haven't had sushi in so long.
In the house, so I'm excited.
Yeah, I haven't had sushi in so long.
Yeah.
A lot of sushi places around here, they use like something to make the rice stick out. Like I think it's one of the vinegars that often has gluten in it. And then obviously there's like the soy sauce and stuff like that. But like, yeah, I'm a bit wary about sushi.
I bet, yeah. I bet. So delicious.
But it would be so nice to have sushi again.
Yeah.
I need to figure out how to make it.
Can you eat any kind of rice? Like, can you eat rice in general?
Rice in general, yes, I can. I think the risotto rice, I can't eat. I think the risotto rice is actually like not rice.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes, it's pasta. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, regular rice I can. I just have to figure out how to make it.
That's cool. I'm sure you can make it at home.
Yeah.
Roll them up.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see who is here. Oh, where are you at in the book? Let's figure all that out.
So you know how we were talking about there's no audiobook for Queen of Shadows?
Yes.
And then we kind of found something on YouTube. It's just a person reading it.
Yes, I found that one too.
So just because I feel like I'm so far behind, I did start listening to that. I'm somewhere between chapter 13 and 14.
Okay.
Is over halfway through the video. So she does like 2 or 3 chapters of video.
Okay.
Which I can link her if you guys want, but I'm going to warn you guys, it's not the best. It's not the best audio, but it does the trick if you absolutely have to.
Yeah. I started listening to that one and I was like, nope. Until I'm desperate.
Yeah. But I had, because I'm doing Battle of the Bands, which is a competitive readathon.
Yeah.
And I just realized I hadn't submitted pretty much anything, so I had 12 books that I had to submit.
What?
So yeah, I had to do those, and I'm like, I may as well listen to something while I'm at it, and I may as well listen to Queen of Shadows.
Yeah.
actually caught up, so I don't know what. I don't know what. We're on day 7 today, aren't we? Or 6.
Hold on, I'll tell you.
I can't find it.
I wrote
on my message with Lexi.
Yeah, and then I wrote page numbers down in my planner instead of chapters. Of course, that's not it.
It's quite fascinating that, like, I'm just having a look at the page numbers, and about a third of, like, the 2 weeks given is half the book.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty much exactly half the book. Like, day 6 is you're at 50%. I'm like, whoa.
And I went solely by chapters. So that just tells me that the chapters are long, right?
Yeah. Well, at least in the first half of the book.
So, yes, day 7 today.
Day 7 today. Okay, so we're looking at getting up to chapter 42. I probably won't get up to that point, especially not on sprints, but you never know. We'll see. And then I'm also reading a book at the moment for a vlog that isn't Read the Beats. Shock horror.
Yeah.
It's called The Raw Shark Text. And have you ever seen that movie Memento?
No.
With Guy Pearce? It's amazing, guys. If you haven't watched that movie, you need to watch it. I'm not going to tell you anything about it, but it's got something to do with a guy with amnesia. That's all I'm going to tell you. And I'm like 3 chapters in, and this is reminding me so much of Memento, and I'm loving it. And the book itself is labeled as a thriller, and I don't do thrillers. So for me to be praising it like quite highly like that 3 chapters in, like this could be a this could be a good one.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
How do you re-hide something once you've already?
What are you trying to hide?
Like, once I click on a message that's hidden, how do I re-hide it? I guess I just have to go back into it. Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about a spoiler?
Yeah.
So you'd have to probably refresh the page.
Yeah, I think you're right. All right. I just refreshed it. It'll be fine. All right. I feel like I'm ignoring people. Let's see who's here. Glenda came in a few minutes early. How are you? Hello, Jen, Jessi, Kiwi, and everyone else. Hi, Mary. What's going on? We're doing 45 minutes today, Mary, if you want to sprint with us. Hello to Corey. Corey, I almost sent you the hairbrush girl when you said your most recent comment in the Discord, because you need to pause and let the rest of us catch up.
Yeah. I saw that on like chapter 75 and I'm like, wait, what day is that? I looked immediately at the daily chapters and I'm like, oh my gosh, we still got a while.
I was literally like, go away.
But that does make me excited to get up to that point.
Yeah, for sure. That's the ice cream truck. Hello, lovely people. And Ren is here. Ren got started on Queen of Shadows today. I saw your comments popping in throughout the day. Hello to Mary. Hi to from Glenda to Mary, Corey, and Ren. Nicole is also sprinting is that for Read Your Library or just her normal Wednesdays? Do you know?
I think it's Read Your Library.
Perfect. But lengthwise, her normal Wednesdays, so she'll be there all night long. or all day long for her. Hello, Ashley. What's going on? Glenda said, oh, yeah, there you go. Read your library's friends for Nicole. If you guys want to go pop in and say hi to her. Hello to Glenda from Ren and Ashley from Glenda. Lexi is on chapter 16, 17, something like that. Today has been a well day. Let's go with that. I hear you.
Okay.
It has definitely been a day, Lexi.
Lexi, honey, if you want to come on, the link is in the. Oh my god, my thing isn't working. The link is if you go into admin and you go into chat, link is on there if you want to come on.
Yes, come join us.
We can distract you from your well day.
Yeah, right. If I did not have a giant finance meeting in the morning, I definitely would have popped open my newest bottle of wine, but I can't go to a giant finance meeting hungover.
Fair.
Well, I'll save it for later in the week.
Yeah.
Ren started Queen of Shadows and made it to 26%. And I just need to express my strong dislike for Mr. Westfall at the current time. And I'm not even that far. And I am like, you are
I get it.
Human today. So I get it.
I get it. But at the same time, I kind of feel like he's in like military survival mode. Fair. He's like trying to organize. I don't know if he's like trying to organize the rebellion or like he's trying to organize parts of it, but like he has his own group that he needs to organize and he needs to keep them alive and he needs to, negotiate with Arabin and negotiate with like all of this other stuff and stay alive in the process. So yes, he's being a real D-bag, but at the same time, I'm like, he is like fighting for himself.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I can kind of understand.
Yep. And lovely Denise joined us. Hello, everyone. Didn't even start. Don't sweat it, Denise. I'm only on chapter 8, so there's plenty of time for you to catch up. I will tell you that chapter 7 is quite long, so buckle up.
Mm-hmm.
But
it was very long, wasn't it?
Yes. I was telling somebody the other day, Denise, because I don't think you were here on Thursday, but Jessi and I were joking that not much is going to happen in the first 12 chapters. And then I told Paul page 1 was like, here, hold my beer.
Yeah.
12 chapters, you say? How about page 1, my friend?
Yeah.
So it starts out good early, thankfully.
Yeah.
So but yeah,
it was a great first chapter.
Yeah. Definitely settle in and join us. We got plenty of time. Hello to, I think the guy mowing the grass next door, like, I don't know, I feel like something's in my throat from like all the dust.
Because it would have also disturbed all the pollen as well.
Yeah. Hello to Lexi and Denise from Glenda. Glenda is journaling 3 books tonight. Asada, which is an autobiography, The Reading List by Sarah Nisha Adams, and The Townsend Family Recipe for Disaster. Nice. Hi, Glenda from Denise. Corey says, but then I can't abuse my power. Providing a valuable service of motivation. Nice.
You are, Corey, that you are.
Yeah. Yeah. Mary says, I'm sprinting with you. I'm starting Bernie and Burlington. Is that nonfiction? NetGalley, 571 pages. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's a long book for a nonfiction if that's the case.
Yeah. That's crazy. Hello, Alicia. How are you? Sorry I missed you this week. I've missed you both days this week in the mornings, but I hope you're doing well. Alicia's just joining, working on page designs while the kids are getting ready for bed. Excellent. Lexi says, well, day is fine work-wise. It's Ellie who is nonstop barking and it's driving me up the wall right now. Oh, well, I'm glad work was okay.
Yeah.
Lexi says, and she's barking because they're doing some stupid car show off the G that involves revving engines. Like, you're grown men, knock it off. We have that around here in the summertime, like on Saturday nights. It's all you hear on that main road behind our house is just the cars. Mm-hmm. I'm like, oh my gosh. But, boys will be boys, I guess. Corey says, I can't wait to go through this with you guys. I swear to take a breath. It's a top runner favorite of the series, and my blood pressure is in distress. Corey.
Okay. But that tracks with the fact that Queen of Shadows does tend to be a lot of people's favorite.
Yeah.
So that tracks.
Yeah. Okay. Lexi
deep breath
said,
while you can.
You what?
I said deep breath while you can.
I know, right? My goodness. Lexi says maybe she'll join next time as long as Dr. Chatty stays somewhat on task on Thursday. Excellent.
Nice.
Excellent. Well, you are welcome anytime. So
yeah.
Part of
anytime you want to pop on.
Part of the chaos crew now, my friend. Alicia's doing better. Pretty sore from Saturday's Universal trip, but better now. Excellent. And Alicia, you will be excited to hear that I have officially convinced Corey to take a Disney Springs detour when we are in Florida in July. So get yourself ready. We are going to call some trouble. Lexi says Dr. Chatty did stay on task very well today, though. Nice. Good for him. Ren says, since you put it like that, Corey, I'll be done by this weekend. Corey's like, he's like, school who?
Here's me who's like only 14 chapters in at this point. And I'm like, I am so behind. And all you're like, I'll just binge it.
That's funny. Lexi says, although he told me he was going to be in his office and I found him across the building in the lunchroom. Nice. Doctors are fun. I like this one. Paula said, and this is true, I was literally on my way out the door and I was like, Paula, what are you doing? Paula said that the ending of Empire Storms is what got her. So how excited. She actually pulled out.
That's the next book.
Right. But she pulled out Empire of Storms and King of Ash and literally like looked at them both on screen and was like, nope, it's this one. Have fun.
Okay.
There's something crazy that happens at the end of that book, apparently. So we'll see.
Okay.
Alicia says, oh yeah, I'm excited. Let me know. I will. I'll message you and Corey and we can figure out details. It's, in July, but I was very excited that I was like, because she had no idea what Disney Springs was. And I was like, oh, it's blah, blah, blah. And she's like, oh, say less. I'm in. It's like, yes.
Perfect.
Yeah. Lexi says, this doesn't look like your office. Is this your new office? Which I said in front of the doctor, they're trying to interview Lexi. What are you doing? Lexi. Corey's texting me. What is she saying? Oh. Okay. She's saying she's teasing everyone in the Discord comments. Lexi says,
yes, she is.
Yeah, might as well teach the male doctor right off the bat that they may be the doctor, but we can run the entire show. Absolutely. 100%. Ren says, granted, I'm listening to the audiobook from Audible so I can multitask. Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Alicia went and bought Empire of Storms today. So my husband wanted to go card shopping last night. So, at Barnes and Noble. And so I was like, well, I'll go and get the next book. I ended up buying all three of them because when he first rang them up, I don't know how this happened, but I'm not asking questions, but the last 3, and it was supposed to be $115, and I paid $57. And I was like,
whoa,
I know.
That's under $20 each. That's good.
Yeah. Because the subtitle said, well, as he was ringing them up, the subtitle showed on the screen and it said 115.37 or something like that. And then he hit some buttons and he was like, oh, you have a $5 coupon. Do you want to use it? And I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. And he was like 57 something. And I was like, take my money. Don't ask me again. So
yeah, just keep that quiet.
I don't know if they were on sale or if it was like a multi-book discount. I don't know, but now I have all the rest of them.
Yay.
Yeah. Lexi says, you're like a squirrel. Let's go. You have an appointment yourself today, is how I ended the combo and walked away. I love it. I love it. Alicia's laughing at Lexi. Lexi says, but they also told him he had to wait until he was done with clinic before he took the weird new pain meds that's out. Oh, that makes sense. I would recommend that as well. Don't operate on people's eyes while you're on pain meds.
No.
Hi, Emberly. How are you? What are you working on today? Good to see you. Lexi says, because he just wants to see if it makes me loopy. Okay. That is definitely an after work activity.
Yeah. Let's do that after work. Like, I can totally understand the wanting to experiment, but like, not through work. Not when we're being paid.
That's an after work activity, sir. Hey, Emberly from Glenda, and hey, Glenda from Emberly. And it looks like Alicia has answered my question for me. They were paperback, which means I would have gotten 25% off. And then because I'm a member, I got 10% off. So they were 30. Sounds like they were 35% off plus my $5 coupon. So there we go. Answers my question. I really loved though, like having this mysterious discount though, Alicia.
Yeah.
Hey, Casey, how are you? Welcome in. Lexi says, well, he was done operating at that point. He just needed to do a surgical consult. Even still.
Yeah, no.
Afterward.
If I'm at work and I need painkillers, the most I'll do is Tylenol.
Yeah, that's funny though. I just want to see if they make me loopy. I love it.
If I have to take anything stronger than Tylenol, I'll do it like once I've had lunch.
Oh yeah.
Because I usually have big lunches, and then I'm like, if it's going to affect me more than Tylenol, then usually food will kind of lessen that, and I'm still okay to work.
Right.
But yeah.
So funny.
I'd rather not experiment with medication while I'm at work.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. Alicia says we don't complain when there are discounts. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Corey says, all right, my lovelies, dive in. I'm ready. We will. Just hold your horses. Lexi says he literally hit a snake in the office last Friday just to scare the office manager. Oh my gosh.
What, a real one?
I really hope it wasn't a real one. And that was in the middle of clinic. Alicia bought 2 books and 2 mangas today and only paid $71. Nice. And then Corey says, but also everyone read at your own pace and enjoy. Okay, sorry, Corey, but what the actual F?
Yeah, sorry, that face was not at you, Corey.
I would have to go home.
Okay, so I'm assuming that's not poisonous.
No, they're like little garden snakes.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, it's still a snake, but still.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I quite like snakes, but the only time I've seen snakes is in zoos.
Is in what?
Zoos.
Oh, okay.
because New Zealand doesn't get snakes.
Oh, okay. I feel like I knew that.
The only thing bad we've got over here is the white-tailed spider.
Is that common though there?
It can be in the bush. Yeah, it can be.
Wow.
But yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I would be like, nope, I'm going home now. And I probably will quit my job. So have fun. Lexi says, what are we going to do with him? He ends the practice, so I guess we're stuck with him. Yeah.
Oh, God.
No worries. His fan club loved it. So funny. So funny. All right. So I guess we'll start reading now.
I guess I'm going to go and make a coffee.
Okay.
And then I'll start reading.
Okay. Sounds good. I think my kids are home now from their walk. Yep. So I'm going to go check on them and then get started. I'm going to start the fan club comment. Okay. Yay reading. We'll start that one. All right, friends. We'll do 45 today and see how far we get. Hope everyone has a great first sprint. Happy reading. Okay. How'd you do?
I got to pretty much the top of chapter 18. I read like a page. I'm actually finding it easier to read digitally. So I've switched to digital. For some reason, it's just kind of, it's flowing nicer.
Okay.
And so, yeah, I read a page of that, and it's like a 3-page, 3 or 4, no, I'm wrong. Yeah, 3-page chapter.
Chapter 18?
No, yeah.
Okay.
But that's like Kindle or books kind of, I think it's on the smallest font setting. No, it's not. I don't know. But it's relative. It's bigger than what's in the actual book. But at the same time, the pages are obviously bigger because it's an iPad instead of like that. So yeah, I'm finding it easier to read. And oh my god, what I just read. There's some injuries that are happening, and I'm going, oh,
yeah,
ow. But it's really fun. Yeah, to do with like Aylin and Adian and things like that. But yeah, still not that much. There was a critique, I think, chapter 16, the beginning of chapter 16. I made a bit of a critique. There was a little bit from Dorian's perspective, but that first sentence was so wordy. I'm just like, oh, that needed to be rewritten somehow.
Yeah.
Because that was like, that almost made me breathless trying to read it.
Oh, gosh.
It did make me breathless trying to read it.
Wow.
Where I'm just like, okay. But yeah, I'm having fun. It's a lot of action.
Yeah.
There's a lot of action in this.
My husband called and talked to him for a little bit, and then I got to almost chapter 9. I'm finding, I don't know if my focus is weird today, but with chapter 8, which is all about Manon, I was having trouble with that one, so I don't know if
I'm also finding it like there's been a couple of Manon chapters, and have I read 1 or 2 Manon chapters? I think I've read 2 Manon chapters, but they are weirdly quite hard to read.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm glad it's not just me, because I was like, why am I having to read this over and over again?
Yeah. I don't understand like what the thing is with that, but yeah, she's not an easy perspective to read this time around.
Yeah, I agree. So we'll see. I've only got like a page and a half left in that chapter. So hopefully the next one will move along quickly.
Yeah. It just feels a little disjointed.
Yeah.
Maybe. Is that the word that I'm trying to look for?
Maybe. I'm not sure. Something's up with it though.
Anyone that's got past chapter 8 in the comments, can you relate to us?
Yeah. So we'll see. So we ended with Lexi talking about her doctor that she works with, and this made me laugh out loud. And then proceeded to fan themselves because he's so good looking. And then you're saying he may be good looking, but it sounds like he's a loose cannon. And
It does. It
yeah,
really sounds like whatever meds he's taking needs like they need to like actually work to level him out.
yeah, right.
I don't know if those are the same meds that he is starting to take, but maybe he needs to think about taking some of those.
Yeah, right. And this made me smile too because Chris remembered the Jacob Elordi. But hi, Chris. How are you? What's going on today? Lexi says that she doesn't think he's good looking. Granted, I work with him a lot and have found out he does not like knowing that he's older than Lexi's dad by 3 weeks. Oof, that's always hard. Hi, Shauna. How are you? What's going on today? I may have to switch our layout if everything keeps covering your face. Actually, I probably could just switch it while it's not a big deal to switch it back.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Shauna's going to be playing her game Retro Rewind while listening to the audiobook, The Book of Blood and Roses. Nice. Lexi took a shower and made some soup and garlic bread. Yum. And then Glenda saying hi to Shauna. Alicia put the kids to bed. We'll have to change their schedule because they have been procrastinating and moving slow. Did a few page designs and now off to watch The Sopranos. Leaving up for watch hours. Thank you, Alicia. Have fun. Be back later.
Oh, is that what that was? I was reading that going, what the heck?
Well, a BBL is also a Brazilian butt lift, but I can't imagine that Alicia's doing that. So I'm assuming it means be back later. That's what we're going to go with today.
Yeah. We'll go with that.
Lexi says, yes, that those chapters are weird. They don't flow as well as they did in Air. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So it's not just us. That's good.
Yeah. And Amberly is reading Red City by Marie Lu, which I actually have on NetGalley and got to page 214. And I would love to know what you're thinking of it. It looks very, very good. I ended up getting the ebook and the audio, I believe, for that one. And it's just sitting there waiting to be read. Lexi says they seem out of place to me. Yeah. I completely agree.
Yeah, they do.
Something's up with them.
Yeah, I do. Because of that, I said in the Discord that I got a spoiler because of the thumbnail. So I do know there is some major stuff that is going to happen with Manon towards the end of Queen of Shadows. But she just, I don't know, she's just not fitting in like the overarching kind of thing that is happening in Rifthold. Like that feels so much more put together. And then you've just got Manon who's like over here.
Yeah.
In this corner.
Yeah. But I feel like to Lexi's point, like she flowed better in Air of Fire. Like that was what was keeping me interested at the very beginning was the Manon chapters and the Dorian chapters. But this time it just feels clunky. Doesn't feel out of place. I like that. Lexi says that she doesn't think he's chaotic. He's ADHD too, which is maybe why we get along so easily. Could be. Denise's chapter 1 from Dorian's point of view. Yes.
Yes, it is.
On chapter 2. Yeah. It took me a second. I will say that is one critique of these books that I do have is that the POV switches which is fine, but you don't know that at the top of the chapter. So yeah, that confused me too. Denise, when I first started this one, I was like, wait, who are we talking about here? But
chapter 1, like it was fairly easy for me to figure out that it was from Dorian's perspective, but that is a very valid critique is if these ever get reprinted again, they need to put the character names on top of the chapters. Because it's just like, I mean, you get there, you figure it out, but it's just like it's a convenience kind of thing.
I agree.
Or you're teasing us again.
I know. I see that. Lexi says she has a lot of dirt on his personal life, so if she ever felt so inclined to share, nice. Lexi, but it's fine. He told the interview doctor that it's okay that I talk to him like that because I know what I'm doing, and take his shit and scored the highest on my international certification. Nice.
Nice.
And Denise is on page 10. Excellent. Amberly says about Red City, I think that's what it was called. Mm-hmm. I think it gets better as it goes. Yesterday, she would have said 3-star. Now it might be a 4. Awesome. Okay, that's good to know.
Nice.
That's good to know. Corey says, patience, my sweets. Look at that little smirk emoji she's got on.
Yeah. Yeah. I see that. I see that.
Amberly says, the first chunk of the book feels really YA-ish in a way that was off-putting to me. Oh. But we've had a time jump and everyone is older now. That's really interesting. That's really, really interesting. Okay. I would not have thought that about that book, so that's good to know. Lexi says, oh no, he's chaotic. I don't think he's on my meds. Okay.
Right.
Not for that anyway. Perfect. Amberly says, overall, I'm underwhelmed given the hype I've seen around this book. My fault for getting caught up in the hype. That is the worst. The worst.
I'm set to read Project Hail Mary this month for quite a few readathons.
Mm-hmm.
Because I may as well fit the same book into lots of different groups. And I'm just like, I'm super scared because this, like, everyone keeps saying this is the best book that Andy Weir has ever written. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I've heard there's a lot of sciencey stuff, and that makes me really excited.
I loved the sciencey stuff in that book. Loved it. It didn't feel like it went too far over my head. It was engaging. I listened to the audiobook though, but I felt like it was engaging and it, like, I could make sense of it. But I really enjoyed that part of it, actually.
Yeah, I'm going to be listening to the audiobook as well. And I'm really excited to start, but at the same time, I'm also really nervous because, like, my expectations are, like, up here.
Yeah.
And I'm, like, trying to tamp them down a little bit because usually when I have expectations like that, it never meets them.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'll be getting it done this week, that's for sure.
Yeah. I didn't finish it because I got caught up in something else and didn't finish it, but I think I got probably 60% in. And I had a great time with it. I definitely want to finish it. But
you do.
But
that's good.
Yeah, the people that, there were a number of people that the sciencey stuff, they were like, yeah, just kind of have it on in the background. But I really, really enjoyed that part of it.
Yeah, I like the whole sciencey stuff. I'm also supposed to be reading something from Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Oh yeah,
it's like a beginner to astrophysics or something.
Yep, I've heard that one's really good too.
I'm supposed to be reading that this month, which being 8 days left, I don't know that is going to happen, but I'll try. And I'm quite looking forward to that as well. I quite like science if it's explained well.
Yeah.
And it can get me, like, excited. I quite like sciencey stuff. Just don't ask me to sit an exam on it because you'll get nothing.
Yeah. But I've heard that Neil deGrasse Tyson one, he narrates it himself and it really makes the experience better.
I think so. Do I have it on hold or did I just save it?
Uh-oh.
I don't have it on hold, so I must have just saved it.
Denise says yes to Manon. while you're looking up that.
Yeah, I don't even know where I put it.
Lexi's going to share a reading ambiance that she found in the Discord because it's helping her focus on reading better. I will take anything I can get.
Okay.
So definitely share that in the Discord. Where was I at? And then Corey says the audiobook for Project Hail Mary made the experience for her. The narrator didn't read the book beforehand, so he's reading it for the first time with us, and it adds so much to his tone and emotions. I didn't know that. I didn't know that he had never read the book until he recorded it. That's really cool. I bet that makes it less rehearsed. Or the narrator, not the author.
Here it is, Astrophysics for People in a Hurry.
Yeah.
It's a 4-hour audiobook.
Oh, you got that then.
Yeah. I might borrow that and I might listen to that tonight.
Yeah.
Before somebody else borrows it.
Oh, it's available?
Yeah. Yeah,
nice.
I got it.
Nice.
And it's a beautiful cover too.
All right, let's put this on.
I don't know if you can see that properly.
No, but hang on, I'll make you bigger. Oh.
That's you.
Okay, yeah. It's a little glary, but oh, there it is. Oh, that is cool.
It's a beautiful cover.
And Angie's here.
Angie's here. Hi, Angie. How you going?
I laughed so hard because there was one day Angie was like, I have 18 chapters to catch up on. And then like 2 days later, she was like, I'm on chapter 18. And now she's on chapter 28. Or, yeah, at least chapter 28. You read that fast. And then Lexi shared a few in the general chat. Perfect. I will go and grab them.
So, Angie, like, you got through pretty fast.
Yeah.
Or at least to where you're up to. What are you thinking of it so far?
Mm-hmm. I know Megan is reading this series now, and
yeah, I saw that.
Megan was doing Assassin's Blade over the weekend. So there's a number of people that are starting to read it. Angie got caught up at listening at work. So perfect.
Nice.
All right. While she is responding to your question, let's reshare our normal one. All right. Let's do. Wait, hold on. Corey's husband has an hour in Throne of Glass. How is he liking it? Is he having a good time or no?
See, in hindsight, like having read some of the other kind of the other books in the series, Throne of Glass is very mild compared to the rest of the series.
Yeah.
Yeah. That seems to be the general consensus.
Yeah. Yeah. That's funny.
I mean, he caught Adian. And Adian, I feel like, is going to be really important. I don't think Adian's actually going to die. But I don't know. I'm not up to chapter 18, but I don't think Adian's going to die. I think Aelin is going to. There's a lot of A's now. In Throne of Glass, we had Selena, we had Kale. Now we've got all the A's. We've got Aylin, we've got Adian.
Yeah.
But like, I think Adian's going to be quite important. Obviously, he's got, at this point, he's got Dorian under his thumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, too many A's. And there's Arabin as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's like she decided to just pick a letter of the alphabet and run with it.
Yeah, right. Mary read 47 pages. That's amazing. In that 45 minutes. Lexi says, I'm saying this is someone's name. Starts with A. There are too many in general. Yeah, there are too many in general.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. All right. Let's get the second sprint going. I'm going to grab some dinner and
might have a snack.
Let me star this and hide this. And I didn't change the color again. I knew I forgot something. Oh well, I'll change it in a minute. All right.
I thought it was very blue. Do you want me to see if I can find the hex code again?
Well,
or have you written it down?
I wrote it down, but I don't remember. Actually, when did we talk? On Thursday? I did write it down, but where I wrote it down, I don't know. Because I
think I've got it in saved in my StreamYard.
I thought I wrote it down right here, but clearly I did not. Oh, you know where I wrote it down? I wrote it down and I put it. Yeah, if you don't mind. I don't know what I did with it.
Yep, that's all right. I'll grab it for you in the sprint.
I have oh, wait, right here it is. I got it.
Oh, you got it?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's see what that does. There we go.
Yep, there we go.
All right.
It is a cool color, actually. It's very similar to the Scarathon color.
Oh, yeah, it is. It is. I knew I wrote it down somewhere that I could remember where I put it. Okay, hold on. Corey says, I just want to say every time I hear Galathinius, I hear Gallimimus, and now I need some fart of Aylin as a dinosaur. What?
Okay, you're going to have to explain that one. I have no idea what you're talking about there.
I don't either.
If it's dinosaur, I'm thinking
fan art.
Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on. I'm going to
go. Okay, we'll pop into a sprint because that sounds serious. Okay, we'll pop into a sprint. We will come back to fan art in a second. And I will see you guys in 45. Happy sprinting. Well, you look like you had a fabulous time on that one.
Me?
Yeah.
Chapter 18 was a ride. It was an absolute ride. But then, okay, so I'm partway through chapter 20. In chapter 9, there's a few, like, kind of editing critiques that I've got. And I'm wondering if there's, like, a difference between the actual paperback or whether it's just the digital version that I've got.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's an exchange that happens in chapter 19 between Aelin and Lysandra after Aelin's talked to Kale. And there's just like a bit of a discrepancy in, I guess, like how she expresses that she's surprised about Aelin's, I guess, thing, lineage, if you will. And then she goes, "Oh, I know exactly who you are." And I'm like, so where did the surprise come from? because it actually said that she was like surprised and shocked. And I'm like, but then you've just said you know exactly who she is. So like, what was the point in that? There's just a few little things, but I will say I've been reading a lot of books this month where you really have to look at every single word that's on the page and analyze it. And that's going to be part of this mystery vlog that I'm doing that's not Read the Beats. But it's making me see things like this, and I'm like, it's still a great, like, I'm having a great time with it, but there's just a few editing things that I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah. There have been what?
Angie just said, Jessi trying to navigate spoilers here.
Oh, yeah. There were a few things in Crown of Midnight, or either Assassin's Blade. I can't remember which one. Like, one example I had was that in the book, it said she sheathed her blade with her left hand, and the audio said right hand.
Oh.
Little things like that. That there were a few of them that popped up like that, where the audiobook said one thing, but the words on the page were opposite.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I probably will, because I'm gonna like put a tab for chapter 18. So maybe tonight I'll go back through chapter 19 and just see if like the paperback has the same like conversation.
Yeah.
And if it does, I'll put a tab in that as well so we can come back to it. Because it's just like that, like, part of that exchange was not necessary if that's like what's actually in the book. And part of me is also regretting how much I'm getting into the habit of seriously analyzing books just because of this vlog that I'm doing. Like it's making me, but then if I'm reading digitally, I do tend to like read every word a lot clearer. So there could be that as well. But yeah, there's definitely been a few things in this book where I'm like, but like at the same time, I'm really enjoying myself.
Yeah.
I'm on a, I guess you could say it's a Manon chapter, although it's not actually from Manon's point of view. At the moment, And yeah, I'm still a bit iffy about her chapters.
Yeah. Okay. That's good to know.
They're just, they're not clunky as in like too long, but they just, they don't they don't fit.
Yeah. They don't
And I'm
flow.
really struggling with that. So
Yeah.
yeah. But how did you go?
Don't flow with like the tone, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
They don't
There's
the rest of the
a
book.
very specific tone, and like it's political. It's a very political tone and book that is being kind of built in this like between Aelin and Kale and whatever Dorian is now.
Yeah.
And Adian and like all, it's very political. And then like you've just got Manon, or what's a lead. This is who this chapter is through. I'm just like, it doesn't quite make sense. You know that, you know, if you're doing a jigsaw puzzle and you're like, you're sure it fits in a particular spot and it just doesn't quite.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like the Manon chapters are that at the moment.
So it makes me think of Corey's comment where she says, just be patient. And knowing that Sarah J. Maas does not do anything unintentionally.
Yeah.
Like, as frustrating is not the right word, but it's like, it feels very obvious that there's different tones here in this book.
Yeah. So it is frustrating. I think frustrating is the right word. I almost wonder if the difference in that tone is intentional for something coming. Maybe.
Like, it just makes me almost even like go on a rogue and say, is the Queen of Shadows really Manon, or is it Aelin like we think it is? Like, or is there going to be a battle for Queen? You know what I mean? Like, I'm totally just brain dumping here, but
1v1.
Yeah.
Aelin versus Manon.
But I mean, like, I almost wonder if that tone difference is intentional.
Oh my god. Plot twist. What if Abraxas, our good little toothless boy, switches and becomes Aelin's?
What?
You just saying like the 1v1, and I was just like, so how is that going to work with Abraxas? Because like Abraxas is a force on his own. I think Abraxas is a boy, and then that. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it'll happen, but like, imagine if that did happen. Could you imagine Aelin with a wyvern?
Yes, I can actually. I think the thing I love the most about these sprints is our off the wall, like, random thought processes on these things. It just like,
yes,
it could happen, and then you're like, what? Everybody else is like, what?
But like, then you think about it and you're like, actually, it could actually happen.
It really could. It really could.
Yeah, we do have some off the wall theories, and we love it.
I'm here for it though. I do love how I was reading about how he just like fell off the cliff when they were riding around, and he's just like, whatever. And I was in my head, I was like, I love a cheeky dragon.
Yeah.
He's so cheeky. I love it.
I think, he really does give off toothless vibes.
Yeah. I've actually never seen How to Train Your Dragon, so I need to watch that to figure, like, to really get the context of what you're talking about.
I've seen both the animated and the live, and I can't. They're both as good as each other, in my opinion. But yeah, I'd go with the live if you can find the live. I'd say go with the live.
Okay, I'm sure it's on Disney Plus.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
All right, so I want to backtrack a little bit here. So from this comment, because I think that was about the time that the delivery came for you. But Corey is saying
sorry about that.
No, it's totally fine. Every time she hears Galathinius, she hears Gallimimus, which now that she's reminded me is actually a type of dinosaur, and wants to now see fan art of Aelin as a dinosaur, which I think would be funny. But there was lots of confusion around that for a minute. And then Angie says, y'all laughing at me for getting up to chapter 28, which for the record, I was not actually laughing at you. I thought it was amazing that you caught up that quickly.
That's so good. I'm just at chapter 20, so you're ahead of me.
Yeah. So Angie checked and she's still behind. Today should be through chapter 42, I think. Yeah. We're all behind. We're all behind. But I was truly just impressed that you got to chapter 28 so quickly.
Yeah. And I think us all being behind is like pretty normal.
Yeah. I had every intention of not being behind this time, and I can talk about this like behind the scenes, but you know how I was supposed to go see my nephew on Friday for his baseball game?
Mm-hmm.
Well, some things went down with my mother, and that it put me into a weird mood for the weekend. So I did not get to read as I wanted to over the weekend. But anyway, we'll catch up. We'll figure it out. Not a big deal. And there's always the, random read to me audio on YouTube if I need it.
Yeah. If you need it, guys, I don't recommend it.
Right.
It works. It works in a pinch.
Yeah.
And I would highly recommend, even if you don't normally speed the text up, I would highly recommend you speed it up.
Yeah.
Because it sounds more natural.
I put it in the Discord on Thursday, and then I listened to like 10 seconds of it, and I was like, no, I'm not putting that in the Discord anymore.
Yeah. No, fair enough.
Mary had to go. The nurse was pulling her. So I hope that you got off okay with the nurse, and that sounded bad. But anyway, thank you for hanging out, Mary. I appreciate you. Hey to Angie from Glenda. See you later, Mary from Glenda. This is just where I was popping off to have my sushi. Everything's okay. Delivery for oxygen tank came right at that point and had to go grab it. So glad that got situated.
It was a week late too.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I'm just like, dude, I was told to keep an eye out for you last week.
Yeah. I mean, oxygen is kind of important.
Stop. I mean, yeah, it is. It's a spare one, so if Grandma has to go out to the doctors or something, like it's not a big, huge, clunky.
Okay, good.
Thing.
Good.
Yeah.
Pearl joined us, popping in to say hello, to go to the like button. I'm in the highway on the way home. We'll be safe.
Nice.
Hope that you get home okay.
Yes.
Angie read a couple of chapters of Nothing Tastes as Good for the In Real Life book club. Seriously, I'm hating it, and we'll probably DNF. Oh no. Moving on to something else. Wow.
Yeah, fair enough.
I hate that.
No time for a bad book.
No. Angie says what I should do is edit my video, but don't feel like being responsible about my YouTube posting right now.
Angie, remind me to send you a message later. By later, I mean sometime in June.
Oh gosh, that is later.
Yeah. But while I'm thinking of it now, I may as well like mentally put it in my brain.
Yeah. Corey didn't read any, was gaming with the hubby. Guess I'll wait and finish tomorrow. Or he could wait and finish on the 30th. Or 29th, whatever. Lexi got to chapter 20. So you and Lexi are right there near each other.
We are. Lexi usually reads a lot faster than I do. Lexi reads incredibly fast, but
yes,
I think it's quite cool that we're pretty neck and neck.
Denise got to chapter 7. Perfect.
Nice.
Chapter 7's good, but it's very, very, very long. So just be warned.
Yeah. Need a bit of stamina for that one.
Yeah, you do. And I don't usually do well with long chapters like that, but I broke it up last time and it wasn't so bad, but it's very long.
Yeah, well, there were plenty of like, I guess, page breaks.
Yeah.
To help it kind of not be one big block, which was good.
I like how she does the little squiggly breaks every now and
then. Yeah.
Amber Lee got to page 285, really trying to finish tonight, but I suspect that won't be happening. Awesome. That's still great progress, though.
Yeah.
Jessi trying to navigate spoilers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lexi says it is in the paperback, and she just read what you're talking about. So yeah, it's there.
Yeah. See. Okay, I'm gonna have to find that in the paperback and put a like a tabby thing in there, because I just editing. You'll see what I mean when you get there. Editing wise, it just doesn't make sense.
You said that's chapter 20 or chapter 8? You said 18.
Chapter 19.
Okay.
It's in chapter 19. No, 18 was a great chapter.
Okay.
18 was great. You don't get a chance to breathe in that one.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, take a deep breath before you go into that one.
Okay.
And even like chapter 19 is like very tense.
Okay.
But just that one kind of exchange between Aelin and Lysandra, that needed an editor to look at that. I feel really picky, but
yeah,
it's like things like that do stand out quite clearly. I'm like,
Well, and like you said, they probably stand out more because you've been reading with intention like that. So I'm sure it's even more glaring for you.
Yeah.
Angie says when she tried to immersion read Anathema, the audio was way different from the physical book. Not sure if it was the difference between Indy versus Trad or the Allurial edition that she had. Interesting.
Oh, weird.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen that happen with like unabridged versus not, but not if it's, not in that like situation.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Lexi says that's why she stopped right when she got to chapter 20 with like 3 minutes left. Did not want to deal with it yet.
Yeah. And it's a long chapter as well. That's like for my Kindle pages, that's 12, 13 pages.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And that's my big screen.
Right. Yeah, that is going to be a long chapter then.
Yeah.
Angie says that we would have a great time making theories for Rights of the Starling.
I haven't. That's the second book in the Shield of Sparrows series, right? I haven't read Shield of Sparrows yet. I've heard I need to, but like here I am saying I need to read Alchemized, and I still haven't read Alchemized or Catabasis.
I haven't read Catabasis either.
I can't wait to get to Catabasis.
Yeah,
but I need to time that so I can essentially spend like the whole time, because I find if it's anything like Babel, I'm gonna need to spend my whole time just getting myself into that book, because it'll require some concentration. I think. I don't think it's going to be just a quick read. I think it's going to be quite intelligent. So yeah, but and maybe I'll put Alchemized on my Scarathon TBR for most intimidated to read right now.
So Corey and I did this book crawl over the weekend, and you have to get a certain number of stamps on your card. And if you get 7, you get a free, whichever store is your 7th store, you get a free Libro FM audiobook from them. And I told Corey I might use it for Alchemized.
Do they have Alchemized on Libro FM?
Oh, I don't know if they do.
I thought it was only like really old books.
No, I think you can get newer stuff on there.
That would be cool, because that would save a credit, an Audible credit.
I mean, I say that I've never used Libro FM, but I'm pretty sure if you get it through like a store, like a whatever, that you can get newer stuff. Maybe not like brand new stuff. I don't know, but the way they were talking to us in the store that we were in, it sounded like you could get newer stuff.
You can get newer stuff.
Nice.
I think you've got to sign up. I'm not sure if like it's paid. There it is. It says on sale. So maybe you do have to pay for it.
You do, but it's a way for bookstores, like small bookstores, to get like passive income from audiobooks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because when Nicole and I did Fanning Hill, that was through Libro FM. We managed to get the audiobook for that, but it wasn't paid.
Maybe their older ones are free then.
Maybe. Because the chapter by chapter, but they were also like different narrators as well.
Oh gosh.
But yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll have to keep an eye on that.
And Kelly popped in. Hello, Kelly. Welcome back to dry land. I'm glad that you had such a great time on your cruise.
Kelly, you went on a cruise? Nice.
No, it was like an editor's cruise where she like taught people how to I think she'd taught people how to edit, or like worked on editing with them with their short stories. And it was like a working cruise.
Nice.
She described it. It sounded like a cool concept. Like they had groups and stuff, and she would, read their excerpts and help them edit it and things like that. So, sounded like a good time. Kelly's going to catch up on Pride and Prejudice pages. Excuse me. Nice. Lexi didn't really do any reading over the weekend either. The kittens are much more lively than I expected. They became more being in the 3 days since I last saw them. Oh,
fair.
And I heard her talking about last night, really trying to encourage her dad to keep Kiwi.
Yes, keep Kiwi.
So that's exciting.
The Keep Kiwi campaign.
There you go. Angie's saying hi to Glenda, and Angie will try to remember that.
I will try and remember that also.
Yeah. And Key joined us. How are you, love? How's things going? Lexi also washed dishes during that sprint and needs to take Miss Ellie out at the start of the next. Awesome. Angie says stuff starts getting interesting after chapter 7.
I mean, stuff is kind of like interesting. I've been interested for the full part of it where I'm at. But yeah.
I would
there are different.
I'm halfway through chapter 9, and I would say My interest is peaked, but I'm not like on the edge of my seat.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, she says that was not a question. Telling us things are getting interesting after chapter 7.
Right. Yeah. There we go.
I was very confused. I was like, you're way past that, but maybe.
Yeah. I just thought about that where I'm like, wait.
And Key is cooking dinner and probably will start Sunrise on the Reaping. Nice. Yes, I knew you would.
The last year.
I knew that you would like that. Hello, Jean. How are you? 36% of Nepo. Awesome. And Angie says, yes, that is the second book. Angie loved Alchemized. I've heard
it's got very mixed reviews.
That's exactly what I was getting ready to say too. That's exactly what I was getting ready to say. So we'll see. I'm intrigued.
I think that, I think there's the whole thing with romantasy though. Like, there's a big people that really love romantasy, and then I think there's a big group of people that are so anti-romantasy that it makes that mixed review thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's got relatively high Goodreads ratings.
Angie ended up getting Alchemized on Chirp for $4. Not bad. Hey, Jean from Glenda. Okay, here we go. Kelly says it was called Wave Writers. It's a writer's retreat, and Kelly did a sample edit on everyone's work, and I gave a talk about the one and only job of an author. Nice.
Alchemized has 4.34.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I think you're going to like it because it's isn't it like a Harry Potter retelling?
It is, and I feel like it's fantasy, but I feel like there's going to be some dark romance in there as well.
Okay.
Or maybe that's just Manacled. I haven't read Manacled yet. I've got it, but I think I'm gonna have to read Manacled before I read Alchemized, I think.
Okay. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Denise says you can get newer stuff on Libro FM. She got the third book of Assistant to the Villain audio from there.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to skip this real quick and say Angie said she would not call Alchemized romantasy. Somebody's Discord is blowing up.
Yeah, sorry. I had Discord open and then I kind of heard how much it was blowing up. I'm like...
Well, I wasn't sure if it was mine or yours, and I was like, in my head, I was like,
it might have been yours. I don't know. It sounded like it came from like across that, not like as loud as it would be if it was mine.
Yeah.
I don't know. But
it doesn't look like it, but who knows?
Probably kooky.
Oh, yeah. You're probably right.
Popping off.
Yeah. I do have those muted for now, but yeah, you're probably right. Just because I know everybody's excited and there's lots going on.
Yeah.
Lexi says Kiwi is her favorite. He's just a chill, sleepy guy. I love that. Lexi says Pineapple is going to be the troublemaker. She's like scaling everything. I told my mom that she's going to wake up and Pineapple will not be in the pen. Probably so.
Yeah.
Probably so.
Yeah.
Lexi said Alchemized also has some sci-fi vibes to it. Lexi read the first three chapters, but need to restart when I'm not behind on this read-along.
Everyone is behind. It's fine.
It's fine. Angie says you don't need to read Manacled first. They're almost the same story. I've heard both. I've heard that you don't have to, and I've heard that you should. So, Kelly says my Discord was muted, but it dinged in my headphones. So probably kooky, which is what went off for me. Okay, then yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was kooky.
That's probably why we heard it twice because it was probably mine and yours.
Yeah.
But I swear I thought I had that muted. But anyway, all good. All good. Okay, so let's do our last 45-minute sprint. Put that up. And hopefully I'll get more than a chapter read this time, but probably not.
I was going to say, if I can get up to chapter 25 or 26, I'll be happy.
I read so slow when I'm reading the physical book.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll probably be lucky to get halfway through chapter 10, but we'll see. We shall see. I don't really have a lot going on this weekend, so maybe I can dedicate some time to it. Or actually, I don't have a lot going on Friday either, so I could probably hop in some sprints and catch up some. All right. Are you good to go one last one?
Yep.
Okay. All right, friends. Let's make it count. I will see you in 45 minutes. Happy sprinting. Alrighty. I got way further than I thought I would. I got almost to chapter 12.
Nice.
Yeah.
I literally, as the timer was going off, got to the end of chapter 23.
Nice.
So I'm right at the top of chapter 24. I think, I think chapter 20 was the last Manon chapter we have had.
Okay.
Well, Manon.
Yeah.
/ the servant. And yeah, I'm really enjoying it. Again, I'm just her chapters I'm not enjoying, and I'm trying to. I know there's big stuff that happens, but I'm trying to get through them.
Right.
So we can get there, but the Aelin chapters are really great. What chapter was it? It might have been no, it wasn't 21 because 21 was Dorian's perspective, and that was half a page. 22 or maybe the beginning of 23 was like reconnecting Aelin and Adian, and them just spending some time together, and that was like really sweet and lovely. I really enjoyed that.
Nice. That's good. Let's see. So we ended up here. Okay, so Corey says you have a me day on Saturday. Yes, I am spending the day with Corey again on Saturday, but I could read on Friday or Sunday, to be fair. We're doing part 2 of the book crawl. We're going more north to hit those stores and
nice.
Hit a couple of them that we didn't get a chance to do last weekend. So we'll see. But yes, you are right, Corey. I have a Corey day on Saturday. Alicia says, thank you for sprints. Off to bed. Have a good rest of your day, ladies. No problem. Thank you for hanging out, Alicia. Glenda said, good night, Alicia. Sleep good and take care. Kelly saying, good night, Alicia. See you in the morning. Angie has to head out. Sorry to miss the last chat. No worries. Thank you for being here. Glenda saying good night to Angie. Key got to 6% in Sunrise on the Reaping. Excellent. How's it going so far? And then Lexi just finished chapter 24.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to chapter 24. I think chapter 24 is going to be a bit wild from Alien's side. Alien. Oh my God. My cat, Neo, is literally tightrope walking.
Oh, funny.
On top of the neighbor's fence.
Oh, my cat does that all the time.
Do not fall. Because it's quite a drop.
Yeah.
And I can tell he's coming down. Okay. He's safe. He's good.
Yeah.
he knew what he was doing to get down.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I know where he's been today.
Right?
It always gives me the heebies when I see them doing that. I'm like, oh. Yeah.
Our house cat is a very chunky monkey, and he tightrope walks on our fence like that all the time. I don't know how they do it.
Yeah, Neo's pretty chunky. I think he's more big boned than anything, but he is a bit fat, which is weird because I feed him the same amount that I feed River.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, I'm looking forward to chapter 24. I think Aelin, not Alien. I think Aelin's gonna get pretty wild and loose in that one. I think it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Enjoying it. I don't because of the little things that I'm picking up. I don't know if I could give it a 5-star. But it would be like, it's at the moment it's a 4.5.
Okay.
24 chapters in instead of like what, 70, 80 something.
Yeah, something like that.
So I'm probably about a quarter of the way.
Amberly got to page 319 and had a snack. Nice. And then Kiani, is it Kiani or Kiana? Key says it's good so far. I keep like I always want to add the I on the end, and I know that like my brain says it's not right, but then I confuse myself.
Kiani is Selena.
Selena, yeah. Kiana says it's good so far. And then chapter 24, Lexi says is pretty short. So
it is pretty short.
That works. Kelly got to page 47 in Pride and Prejudice, 14 to go. Are you still not loving it, Kelly? I know there was a little bit of a debate about that the other night, but
yeah. I wasn't a massive fan of Pride and Prejudice, but I'm not a big classics person.
Yeah.
I think like the whole story was like a bit overhyped. Oh no,
Kelly.
I know a lot of people do love Jane Austen.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I like that. That's the book. Like, if you want to read about drama with a capital D, those are the kind of books that you want to read, because they are essentially just like TV soap operas. In my opinion, but like they are soap operas.
So Kelly, are you not DNFing because it's part of book club and you want to just get it done, or are you hoping that it turns around? I know Kelly has a lot that she wants to read, so I'm surprised that she hasn't DNF'd it by now if you're not liking it that much. He says, at least it just ran off with Wickman. It's nice that something is finally happening 3/4 into the book. Oh my God.
Yeah. It definitely takes a while. I even watched Pride and Prejudice, and I was kind of like going,
yeah. Oh. I think I bought Anna Karenina, which I don't know who I was when I bought that book. And there was another one that I bought in the similar like style. And I don't remember if it was Pride and Prejudice or not. I don't think it was. Kelly's not DNFing because it's a classic and there are other reasons to read it beyond enjoyment. Okay, fair.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Well, at least you've read it and you never have to read it again.
Exactly. I think I read it for a Read the Beats, and I'm like, oh,
interesting.
I think I read it for Courtney's Read the Beats.
Okay.
And I was like, this is like really hard.
Yeah.
For me to get through.
Yeah. Kiana saying hello to Kelly. And yes, exactly. One and done.
Yep. There we go.
Lexi says, I'm just stubborn and refuse not to DNF ever. Yeah, I've only DNF'd, like truly DNF'd 1, maybe 2 books ever. I will definitely push through. Now I'll soft DNF like nobody's business, but I'll eventually pick it back up and finish it. But yeah, I don't DNF either. I should, but I don't. Kelly's saying hi back to Kiana.
I'm slowly getting better at DNFing. Like 90% of the time I still won't DNF, but
yeah,
like if it's a really big long book and I'm really not enjoying it, I'm not gonna bother. There's usually something else that I could read that's shorter. And it's usually for readathons.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, if I can read a shorter book that fits the prompt, I'm going to do that instead.
Yeah. Kelly says, I used to never DNF, but I'm old now and time is running out. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
I have so much I want to read. Yeah, me too. I was looking at my Kindle the other day and there's like 800 and something books on there. And I'm like, I could just only read this for the rest of my natural born life and probably still not finish them.
Yeah.
But whatever. It's the fun in the numbers, I guess.
Yeah. Also, sorry if you guys can hear the construction noise.
I was going to say, he's going to town on that song.
He is.
Kelly says, also, since I'm an editor, I read books I don't want to read all the time. Okay, that's fair. You probably have better bandwidth for it than too. So when it's for fun, I refuse to force myself, except for classics. Yeah, that makes sense. I bet you do read a lot that you don't have any desire to read. Okay, so next up is Thursday, Friday, on Jessi's channel. We may or may not have a special guest. Same time, same place.
Yeah.
Anything else going on that you want to chat about?
Well, hopefully all the stuff is finished by Friday. I've got Maker's Quest sprints tomorrow evening, my time.
Okay. Oh, that's like middle of the night for me, right?
I start at 7 p.m.
Yeah. It's 1 a.m. for me.
Oh, bugger. And then I'm going till I'm finishing at 11. So
okay,
yeah,
maybe
and I'm probably going to be doing some knitting.
Nice.
But then I thought about casting on. There's a charity over here that's looking for they're looking for gloves, slippers, and like beanies for babies in hospital.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking I may cast on for one of that. And they don't care what material you use. Like it can be acrylic, it can be wool, it could be cotton, it could be anything. And I've got so much acrylic. So yeah, I might cast on for that. I might find a little pattern for that. I'm sure Grandma's got plenty of patterns for both.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's probably what I'm going to be doing tomorrow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I'll pop in and say hi when I get up in the morning.
Perfect. Yeah. And then obviously it'll be MAASVerse on Friday.
Perfect.
For me. Same time, start at 11 a.m. my time.
Okay, perfect. Kelly says it sounds like a foghorn, not construction noise.
Sorry.
That was like the other night when that beetle, as someone said, it sounded like someone passing gas, but it was the beetle flying around. Lexi says, no worries, Ellie will be there. He says, why am I currently reading about 7 or 8 books? Oh my gosh, I'm so guilty of this. It's awful.
Yeah.
It's awful.
I'm reading this, The Rorschach Text, which is a really good book, by the way. It's fantastic. For somebody that doesn't read thrillers, like, this is such a good time. If you've ever seen the movie Memento with Guy Pearce, it's reminding me of that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm reading Queen of Shadows. I was about to say Memento. No, it's not. And then, I don't know, I might start the deGrasse Tyson one because, I usually listen on 2 times speed, so it'll be about 2 hours.
Yeah.
And that'll at least let me finish a book today.
Yeah.
And then I'll be moving on to Project Hail Mary.
Yay. You'll definitely be able to get that done by the 30th.
Yeah, I will. And then, yeah, my bedtime audio is a book called, not Audible, Books. It's a book called Sophia Khan is Not Obligated. And it's really, really interesting. It's like about, I want to say this journalist or this vlogger, or not vlogger, but blogger, that like is working around the time of 9/11. And the narrator is English, but I'm not sure if it's based in England or whether it's based in America. But yeah, she's currently, I guess you could say, under attack by her, like the community surrounding her at the moment. And it's just because of the circumstances of 9/11, the fact that she's Muslim, and some people think that all Muslims are like the same people, and that's not true. But I'm guessing there's going to be a bit of a romance there as well. But emphasis on my bedtime book. I'm not listening entirely closely, but I am really enjoying what I have listened to. So yeah, there's a few books on the go for me as well, Kiana.
Yeah, I have 3 right now. I have this one, and then The Lincoln Lawyer on my Kindle, which I'm thoroughly enjoying. And then I just got Lady Tremaine from the library, so I'm working on that when I can.
Nice. Yeah, I've heard that's a good book.
It's taken me a little bit to get into because it's written it's written, I think it's a British author, and the language is a little bit different. It's like 19th.
Is it modern day?
No, that's what I was gonna say. It's like 1900s Britain.
Oh yeah.
And so the language is a bit different. And so I honestly expected it to be more like YA, and it's not. It's older than that. So it's once I kind of got my cadence, my flow, it was great. But it's I think it's gonna be a good one.
Nice.
Kelly says, thank you for the sprints. No problem. I should be able to pop in on Pirates in the morning because I'm working from home. So hopefully I'll see you guys in the morning. And Lexi says, God, how many am I in the Well, it was funny because Corey and I were talking over the weekend, and she was like, I would love to just see the list of books that you've paused or softy enough. And then I was like, you know what? That should be my Herkiad challenge for next year, is to finish all my paused books.
Yes. That would be a great one, actually.
Yeah, you get to choose your own challenge on one of the squares, or at least you did this past year. It's like that would be kind of an interesting one, to just read all of my DNFs.
That would be a good one.
Yeah. Lexi, I always called you Ellie. Lexi has Queen of Shadows, Secrets of the Killing State, Vicious Fae, Dragon Heist and Other Retirement Plans, and Alchemized. Dragon Heist and Other Retirement Plans. I love it.
Yeah. That's a title.
Yeah. I think that's it.
Yeah.
I did have 6 at one point, but I scrapped all of them except for the ones that I had to read. Oh well.
I get really overwhelming if I've got too many.
Yeah, same.
On the go.
Same.
I usually try and only have one physical or digital and 1 or 2 audios. That doesn't always work, but yeah, I try and prioritize. And then I've got all my BookTube prize books that I've still got to read.
Right. Yeah.
That's all right. I managed to do most of them in 3 weeks last time.
Nice. Lexi says it's good. She has the ALC from NetGalley, 70% cozy fantasy. Nice. I bet that
sounds like a cozy fantasy.
It does, doesn't it? That title sounds fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, friends. It is 11 o'clock on the dot, and I think I'm going to go to bed.
Fair. I think I might do that as well.
Yeah. Take a nap.
Yeah.
We will see you guys hopefully on Jessi's channel in a couple of days, and get ready to dive more into Queen of Shadows.
Hopefully I'll be caught up. I can't guarantee I will be, but
yeah, I won't be, but hopefully I'll be closer.
Yeah,
that'll be the plan. Yeah. All right, my friends, we will see you around. Thank you very much for hanging out with us tonight, and we will see you in a couple days. Bye.